Many industries nowadays offer unpaid internships, which promise young students and workers valuable experience in their field in exchange for labor. This practice, however, raises several important ethical questions and concerns in regards to economic equality and exploitation of labor in regards to fair business practices. In this essay, I will argue why unpaid internships should no longer be something that companies practice and how compensation should be for work regardless of the circumstances in order to promote a healthy and fair work environment for all. Many of those who are proponents for unpaid internships argue that they provide valuable experience along with connections and networking opportunities that can further their career for interns that can further their career for interns who are entering the workforce, according to Paulo Georges in 2023. Even though unpaid internships are able to offer valuable experience, research shows that unpaid internships disproportionately benefit those who come from more privileged households and backgrounds who can work without pay without any major risk. This perpetuates economic inequality by severely limiting access to opportunities for individuals from low-income backgrounds who may not be able to support themselves without working a job which provides compensation. This also makes it so that more marginalized groups may not be able to seek these opportunities as well. Furthermore, the idea that these internships are voluntary is questionable when interns often feel pressured to accept these unpaid positions due to the expectation that experience is imperative for future employment. They may find themselves in a work environment that they do not find healthy or enjoyable, but may stay simply because the idea that the experience is something that must not be passed up. Many companies can use this knowledge to their advantage and may unfairly use this fear to indirectly coerce interns to stay. Equally important is the fact that unpaid internships also exploit interns, requiring them to perform tasks that are essential to the business without any fair compensation in return. This exploitation is widely unfair, and unpaid internships allow companies to get away with this by the logic that these students willingly opted for these conditions and workload. Opponents of paid internships often argue that ending unpaid internships would lead to fewer opportunities for those who are looking for entry-level positions. They claim that companies may be unwilling to offer paid positions to inexperienced individuals since they pose a higher risk to the company. However, this is a false assumption. According to an article by Forbes, more workers are willing to continue working for their company, and companies are able to retain and convert almost 50% of the internships into full-time workers. This clearly shows how beneficial opting for using paid internships truly are, not only for the workers and interns themselves, but even for the company hiring and using the interns. Overall, unpaid internships perpetuate unfair labor exploitation and economic equality through a variety of social and economic groups, undermining the principles of fairness and equity that should be essential in any workforce. Legalizing unpaid internships and mandating fair compensation for interns is essential in order to ensure that young students and workers are not exploited into the ethical and fair practices within business, which can create a healthy and supportive work environment both for interns and already existing workers.